Hello Reformers, and welcome back to Blood and Steel. Now, I have had a little bit of trouble trying to find something to do just before the doomsday arrives, and that just happens to be 1 day away. Yes, I did actually wander around for around 6 days, and I thought to myself, oh, what can I actually fight? Because I scouted around Wurcheg over here, I scouted Kuror, I also scouted Dirim and Halmar, and they have way too many units for us to be able to even attempt sieging it, especially since they have an Aleph stationed at every one. So that does not look very positive at all. So I'm thinking maybe we'll take out a few of these bandits, and as you can see, Doomsday is just around the corner, so maybe if we can take out a few of these, we'll get some additional XP, and then after that, hopefully, some of the fiefs maybe in the south of the map we will be able to take rather easily, perhaps, if they've been weakened, that is, by the ravaging hordes of whatever will actually come out of the doomsday machine, as it were. So we can only hope that that is going to happen, but yes, as I say, I have had some issues trying to find something positive to do in the time I had left between now and obviously the previous episode, so not exactly the most ideal thing. Now, I did see that a few of you commented about my strategy with the Alephs, and I thought to myself, well, yes, they do move rather slowly, but from what I can tell, they did actually catch up in the few battles that I actually moved quite fast ahead. But hopefully, seeing as we have quite a few musket men, or should I say some camel units that are elites, they have muskets and so forth, it's pretty good that we stand back here, and as you can see, the Alephs are catching up. Not too bad, I mean, I must say, they did take quite a while, but I am thankful that they're not exactly the slowest, but they are pretty cumbersome. But thankfully, we are having some rather good effects from them as it is. So yes, that's pretty cool. And also another comment stated that could we get another companion to drive the other Aleph, but I'm not entirely sure why you would want to, considering both of them are actually working. As you can see, they're both working no problem, so I'm not entirely sure what you meant by that, but it would be quite cool actually, but yeah, I don't think we really need to as such, as they seem to be doing a very good job indeed. As you can obviously see by the kill feed at the moment, they are getting an immense amount of kills already, and I cannot even see the enemies that they are killing, so that's pretty cool. And as you can see by the red dots on the map, there are a lot of them, so that is very good for the Alephs indeed. So let's actually try moving a little bit ahead, and we'll get the Alephs and potentially other units in range to potentially get a few kills. That might be an idea. But I think after this, Doomsday will have arrived, so we may head southward. Now, I do realize that that is probably a terrible idea, but I thought to myself, well, what else could I do apart from fight bandits or declare my own personal war against one of the factions? And the only problem with that, of course, is that they have their own Aleph on their side as well, so we would have quite a few issues taking one of those vassals on. Now, I'm not entirely sure whether that would be possible, considering obviously the fact that they have an Aleph and we have two Alephs, so we could potentially do it, but I'm not entirely sure whether that would be the most likely thing to happen for us to be able to defeat them, that is. So maybe I should have asked in the previous episode what you guys think I should do before Doomsday actually arrives, and I was somewhat tempted to actually take on a few of the vassals, but as it stands, yeah, they actually do have a rather strong force, each of them that is, and why do these guys have so many archers? Oh my. Okay, ow, ow, okay, I get your point, chill. Oh my goodness, wow, my camo is taking a serious beating here. Okay, well, let's just move our forces a little bit ahead. Our Aleph can catch up a little. That'll be very nice. Oh my. Yes, that was a good bombardment by the Aleph right there, doing some rather serious damage. And I think we may actually want to charge in now. Our Alephs are a little closer, and there are a lot of units incoming, and I would like to get down in the south of the map just to take a look at what kind of things actually spawn at Doomsday. That would be very cool indeed. And then after that, I think would be a good idea potentially to fight a few vassals and maybe declare our own little war against said faction, whichever that may be, of course. I think maybe the Nords is a good idea. Follow in Barney's footsteps, as it were. That would be pretty cool. Maybe take Wurchegg. That's why I was scouting it. I hoped that they didn't have a very good defense, but they do have 25 champion units. And yeah, as you know, champion units, I think, are probably the highest ranking that you can get. So yeah, that may be a little ill-advised, but yeah, most of the towns do actually have a very strong garrison anyway, so I may have to bite the bullet and attempt to actually do it that way, which is rather unfortunate, really. I was hoping that we would have a little bit more luck with scouting, but it seems as though what happens is every time a faction takes a castle, or indeed a town, they garrison it almost immediately with 1,000 troops, and not even the weakest troops they couldn't find. Very strong troops, a lot of elites, and oh my, there's another shot from the Aleph going off. Very wonderful fireworks display, yes. As you can see, they do actually have a very long range, so not entirely sure. I suppose it is good to wait for them, of course, but as one of you actually stated as well, they do not grant XP to any of the kills they get, so that is a problem as well. But I don't really mind so much, as our team does actually get the shared XP, I believe, after the battle. They obviously just don't get the initial kills, or should I say individual kills, from each individual unit. So yes, there we are, and yes, Marnid getting killed. I believe that is a bug. That is not actually Marnid dying, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, and there we go. That was it, and oh my, okay, we still have one more round. I would have thought they would give up by now, and we still have both Alephs. Yes, we do. They are just stacked behind each other right there. And I think we will hold position here just to make sure that we don't get our cavalry killed, or at least the fastest cavalry killed, as usually they are the lightest armored. So let's try to hold position here a little bit. And wow, even these guys have cannons or shotguns. Yeah, they are shotguns, I think. Whoa, he actually killed someone. Very nice indeed. Okay, let's try and do our own killing right here. Oh yes, very nice. Okay. Okay, let's try a long-range shot and totally miss. Yes. Oh my, the Alephs don't miss, that is for sure. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, let's actually try and charge everyone in now, I suppose. That would probably be a good idea. Reload and then switch to the sword. Yes. Or maybe not. Yes, okay. Maybe it would be a good idea for me to actually do some damage. Yes, there we go. Thank you very much. Level 18. Aha, Craven has advanced once again. That is very good. And I believe that is it. Yes, very easy. Okay. And there we go. Okay, one renown, not bad, but we do actually get to take quite a few prisoners. Hopefully they are worth it. Let's see. I suppose that will be fine. And perform the upgrading. They did actually take 2, I think. Ooh, a Zweihander. That would actually be very nice to use, but that would remove my shield, which is somewhat useful at the moment. Okay, well, let's take everything we can. There we go. Okay, so yes, now we will begin our journey down to the south of the map. Right here, where Hammer's Fist is, potentially. And hopefully my pathfinding skill is high enough to be able to run away from any potential evildoers, as it were. So yes, I think I will make a small stop off at Halmar to sell my prisoners in the tavern there. Hopefully there's a ransom broker, as we probably get more money from that, but the tavern keeper will have to do. So yes, there goes our wages, 28,000. That is rather serious right there. Okay. And, oh, the Vagirs and the Nords have made peace. Okay. Oh, who is that? Take a horde, and the Manhunters are following them, that's fine. Okay. So let's get in here real fast. Oh, here we go! Armies of good and evil invade the lands. Beware, adventurer. The time of reckoning is at hand. Okay, well, bring it on. That's what I say. Oh, okay, they are bringing it on apparently. Yes, we are getting immediately pounced upon by a few bandits, and it would be good if I actually have my sword out to go into melee. Yes. Anyone else? Was that it? No, there's a fellow over here. Let's take him down. Pistol shot, yes. Wow, I really like these pistols. Okay. Oh, I cannot actually use the battle map in this particular instance. So we're going to have to deal with my instincts of where the enemies actually are, and ooh, that was a pretty cool ragdoll right there, falling against the wall. Okay, well that's fine. There we go. We were very successful in beating them off, and now we can hopefully get into the tavern. Okay, so we have a book merchant. Dashavi is here! Hello! Yes, she used to be our companion in the original Mount and Blade Warband playthrough, so I think we will most likely be recruiting her. So here we go. I'm not entirely sure whether I should read out this backstory. I probably should, but for those of you that have seen my original playthrough, then you may remember some of this. It was my bad luck to be born to a weak father who married me off to a drunken layabout who beat me. It was my bad luck when I ran away from my husband to be taken by a group of bandits. And it was my bad luck that the only one among them who was kind to me, who taught me to hunt and to fight, inspired the jealousy of the others who knifed him and forced me to run away again. Oh my, that is some rather dramatic backstory right there. Okay. Yes, are you by any chance looking for work? That would be very nice indeed. Yes, yes, I will hire you. Try not to shoot anyone on your first day, yes. That is awesome. Okay, great. So she is now with us. Very old school companion right there. Okay, so let us sell these guys here. 2,200? Only 2,200? Wow, I thought I took a lot more than that. Oh well. That's fine. Okay, so marketplace, maybe we should sell a few things before we head off down there, just in case we do actually take a few on, which is somewhat unlikely, but would be kind of nice to have the space just in case. And then we'll race all the way down there. That would be rather good, I think. Okay, there we go. 8,200. Not bad at all. Okay, so let's go. I'm wondering, no, they don't actually show up on the map as a global enemy. That would be a little bit too overpowered for everyone to be able to see them. But it would be nice. Oh my. Okay, is that a bad sign? These guys running away? I'm not entirely sure whether they're running away or they're just going to siege something. That is most likely the case, as they are currently at war with the Khergit Khanate. But I will be more cautious now as a result of that. I was going to run in headstrong right here, but I think that may potentially be a mistake. So let's actually level up a few of our people before we get down there, just in case. You never know, it may potentially happen that we get into a battle with some of these people. And by people I mean monsters of evil. Yes, okay, here we go. Let's now get some skirmishers. Merc Sisters, very nice. Templar Paragons, oh yes. They are very good, and Dashavi will be okay at the bottom there, I think. She has not got the greatest gear yet, I don't think. But she soon will, I hope, once she starts to gain a few levels. And I have forgotten that Craven actually leveled up as well. I think we will go for... I would like to get some more prisoner management, so maybe in Charisma. I think one more in Charisma, and then we'll start to level that up to 12. Hopefully get to 4 prisoner management before we actually need it that much. But other than that, I think... Trainer, it's not really that good because we are currently recruiting mercenaries. And most of them level up very fast anyway. So maybe surgery? Do we have a doctor? Yes, we do. Ymira. Aha. That is a good point. The Shavi is spotting and tracking. We have defensive tactics. We have trainer from Bunduck, I suppose, although that it does stack. Persuasion, pathfinding, I think I'll leave it until we get to 12 in charisma. That might actually be the best course of action right now. Okay, so let's head down. Halmar has been besieged. Aha, that's why he was heading there with a group of his vassals. So that is now explained. Not bad at all. Okay, now I'm hoping these guys aren't actually that fast. If they are fast and I'm making the worst mistake ever, then you know it. Okay, here we go. Okay, so, okay, so they are actually remnants, death knights, and flesh golems, which is not exactly that bad, but we cannot take them on at the moment. So, yes, I'm not entirely sure where the armies are, though. I would have thought they would leave from Hammer's Fist. Maybe they're leaving from the Black Fortress, actually. That might be a point. Okay, let's actually head down a little bit further. This would be very ill-advised, I think. Oh no. Come on. Let's do it. Courage. They all have the same amount of troops in every... Ooh, who is this? Hello! The Dark Horde! There they are! They have 1,018 units. Oh my. Okay, well, they are going to be ransacking everywhere they possibly can. We move at a 6.3 speed. They move at 3.5, so we are able to easily outrun them. So that's not too bad.